Today I'm putting Kevin Durant in the Jordan era to see how many championships he would win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, July 7th, 1992. This is our draft class with Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, Christian Laettner. You guys already know the drill. It's the 1992 draft, the beginning of what 2K calls the Jordan era. And today we have added Mr. Kevin Durant onto the draft class to see how he will play in this era dominated by Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. Something tells me he's about to be a beast. I genuinely believe he's going to be one of the best players that we put in the Jordan era. I'm very excited to see how he does. And you guys know the drill. The draft lottery is exactly how it was, picks 1 through 10, exactly how it was in 1992. I would not forget that, and it'll always be like that. Magic had the number 1 pick, Hornets had the 2 pick, Timberwolves had the 3 pick, Mavericks had the 4th pick, and so on and so forth. After the first 10 picks, I kind of randomized it in a way. It's low-key kind of randomized. So it's just the 10 picks are completely the same. Other than that, everything else is randomized because the first 10 players are really the only players we really care about in this draft class. So the NBA draft, let's get right into it. Before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're new, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So let's get into the draft. Okay, so with the first pick in the 1992 draft, the Magic draft Shaq, man, he'll always just end up in Orlando. I feel like there's just nothing I can do about it. Now, usually our guy either goes number 3, 4, or 5. I'm curious to see if maybe Kevin Durant will be drafted at number 2. It's going to be Alonzo Mourning, so he repeats history, which means Kevin Durant is drafted to the Timberwolves. Unfortunately, because this team is low-key the worst one out of all these teams. But that's okay. Whatever. Let's go into season number 1. All right, so the Timberwolves are not amazing. We've already gotten on them, I think, twice in our last video where we put Stephen Curry in the Jordan era. He was on the Timberwolves. So we got KD on this Timberwolves squad. I believe he was 19 as a rookie. Don't think he was 18. I could be wrong, though, because, yeah, he played a year in college. So unless he was, bumped up a grade, I don't know. Anyway, he's an 81 overall rookie. Kind of thought he would be a higher overall rookie, but I guess we're just going to let it slide. And the rest of the team is pretty trash. So I think it might take a little while for him to end up making the playoffs. But I guess we'll see. Let's get into season number 1 with high hopes. All right, so season number 1 does not go very well. And we don't win the Rookie of the Year. What did Kevin Durant average? A solid 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. I feel like he low-key, I guess because Shaq had the double-double, they just gave him the Rookie of the Year. But I don't know. Low-key, I feel like Kevin Durant had a very good first season. Not gonna lie. Okay, well, Shaq did also make an All-NBA third team. So, and Kevin Durant made an All-NBA first team, and Shaq made an All-NBA third team. So can you please explain to me how he didn't win the Rookie of the Year? How did he not win the Rookie of the Year? I actually think he was completely robbed of this. I've never seen anything like this happen in any of my videos. How did KD already make an All-NBA? Maybe because positions? I don't know. Just doesn't make sense. They finished at the 12th seed, not quite the bottom of the West. So we'll see. We might get a decent draft pick here. Now, also, the only thing I'm going to be controlling with this team, I'm not controlling free agency. Probably not going to control any substitutions or coaching strategies or whatever. The only thing I probably will be controlling is the draft because I do like to draft. So I know some of you don't really like when I draft, but I just feel like it's fun to draft players. And I know it's kind of OP because we know who's going to be good and we know who's going to be bad. And in real life, teams have to take a risk when they draft, but that's just what happens when I control. We are what pick did we get? We didn't get the 4 seed. We got the 7 pick. So anyway, the 7th pick, I don't think we're going to be able to do much with it, but I guess we'll sim to our pick. Sean Bradley, you guys hated when I drafted him. I've drafted Allen Houston last time for Clay, but I feel like it was kind of a mid-pick. Bruce Bowen is really solid as well. They have him ranked at 6. What do they have Allen Houston ranked at? 12? You know what? I'm going to try somebody new, actually, because we don't need a small forward, so there's no reason to draft Bruce Bowen. Best player here is definitely Allen Houston, so I'm going to go ahead and draft Allen Houston with our 7th pick. All right, so Kevin Durant goes up to an 88 overall at just 20 years old. Looking good in his first season. Team is pretty bad, though, I'm not going to lie, but we can work with it. Let's get into this 93-94 season, Kevin Durant's second season in the NBA. And it looks like we are at least competing possibly for a playoff spot. Well, we were until we went on like a 5-6 game win streak, a 6-7 game win streak. All right, there's Clyde Drexler winning the MVP once again. Kevin Durant does find his way into an All-NBA first team, his second one already, where he averages 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists on 54% shooting, 48% from 3 as well, having himself a very solid season. I believe they just barely missed the playoffs. We were pretty close for most of the season. Yeah, we finished as the 10 seed. So 35-47 record is not terrible. Definitely better than last season, so we'll take that. Hopefully, we'll maybe land a free agent, or maybe Allen Houston will get better or something. I don't really know. Let's check the draft lottery. Do we have a chance at a top pick? I mean, we technically have a chance at the 10th pick, and we land. Can we just go up like a couple to like top 5? Is that possible? Okay, we get the 10th pick. I guess we'll draft again, see if we can draft anybody here. I don't really know, to be honest, though. Be completely honest with you guys. Brian Grant, yeah, this draft is a little bit more mid than the last draft as we get to the 10th pick, so I'm going to let 2K just draft whoever they want, to be honest. Who do we end up drafting? Carlos Rogers. All right, I guess, man. 2K did its thing, man, I guess. So here's the thing, right? Because Steph was, like, when we did this video with Steph, he was also on the Timberwolves, and it took him a little bit to make the playoffs. It might have been like 4, maybe 5 seasons until he was finally able to make the playoffs. So that's the only good news, is that there is a lot of time, and Kevin Durant already seems like he's doing better in this league. Like, he's already in the All-NBA first team. Going up to a 93 overall, Allen Houston goes up to an 81. They don't sign any new free agents, but since Kevin Durant is a 93 overall, I have a good feeling he could possibly be able to carry his team to the playoffs. Let's hope for the best. Alonzo Mourning, MVP. He's the first player from the 1992, a.k.a. Kevin Durant and Shaq's draft class, to win an MVP. Kevin Durant continues to make All-NBA first teams this year, putting up 26, 9, and 6. You could see his averages slowly but surely going up and up and up. And remember, he's only 21 years old, and the Timberwolves have finally made their way to the NBA playoffs. They're going to have to stop Hakeem Olajuwon, Bruce Bowen, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Rockets are up 1-0. They're up 2-0. Okay, so we're facing elimination right off the bat. See if we can at least get a close game, possibly crawl our way back into this series. Anything is possible. We lost home court advantage, so now that I think about it, it's almost impossible. We're down basically 20 points. Now we're only down 14, but Houston pulls away and clears us out in a sweep. At least we made the playoffs. How did you do in the playoffs? A little bit of a playoff drop, but like I said, Kevin Durant is literally only 21 years old, so not really any rush on him. It's so funny because I really do think 2K gets this Bulls team so wrong. Like, at 32 years old, you see Jordan already having a drop-off. I'm honestly just going to go ahead and just edit this because Jordan has to be better. His peak age has to be like 35 at the minimum, and we're going to bump Jordan back up to a 99 because there should be no reason why Jordan is like not even making the playoffs at just like 32 years old. I mean, he's the best player in the world at this time. All right, so Kevin Durant goes up to a 96. Allen Houston's now an 86. And then Purvis Ellison, who I guess just joined the team, nice little addition to the squad, is an 85. Rest of the bench looks pretty good. We got some talent. We got Kevin Durant playing at a peak level. And I actually think this team could be a high seed in the Western Conference, or at least make the second round, right? That's our goal. We just want to do better than we did last season. Shaq, MVP, 26 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. I'm waiting for Kevin Durant to win that first MVP. He continues to make All-NBA first teams. His stats dropping just a little bit in 1996, averaging 24, 9, and 6. Considering his team did, I guess, technically get better. I mean, they are the second seed, and the rest of the team is scoring at a much higher clip. So that makes sense why his points per game averages went down just a little bit. They are the second seed in the Western Conference. We got to beat out an old Dominic Wilkins and Mitch Richmond. Let's see if we can take care of business. We're up 1-0. We're up, 1-1. Can we go up 2-1? We're up 2-1. One more game, and we are headed to the second round, doing better, at least, than we did last season. This one could be a close game. It's a 9-point game. It's like single digits. 6-point game, minute and 42 seconds. Let's see if Kevin Durant can take out and close out the job here in Sacramento and sweep his way to his first NBA second round. I'm assuming Kevin Durant is handling all possessions, but I could be wrong. Here is Doc Rivers. By the way, random side note. How is Doc Rivers still like considered a good coach in the NBA? I know most people don't think he's a good coach, but good pass out to Allen Houston. Nah, you got to hit that. I know most people, like fans, don't consider Doc Rivers a good coach, but like I don't know how he's still coaching in the NBA. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how he's like on the Bucks. You know what I mean? Howard gets an easy layup to go. It's now a 4-point game. They have Kevin McHale. Timberwolves have Kevin McHale. I mean, he went to his hometown, I think, because Kevin McHale is from Minnesota. Yeah. Damn, averaging 7 points a night. He's 38 years old. Still playing. He got drafted back in 1980, and he's been playing up until 1996, man. He's had himself a long career. Let's see what Kevin Durant can do here on this possession. Driving in. Tough layup is missed. Mitch Richmond grabs hold of the rebound, and here comes the Sacramento Kings. Out to Wesley. Kick out to Dominic Wilkins. Juwan Howard wants it. Wilkins spins. Another spin. This is great defense from Doug West, and here comes the Timberwolves. Doc Rivers out to Doug West. Kevin Durant open, and they already are fouling. I doubt they're going to send him to the free throw line. I'm assuming they just had a foul to give, and that's why they're fouling, but I could be wrong. Here's Kevin Durant. Okay, they're not going to foul. Oh, they're coming with the double teams, though. Good pass to Kevin McHale. Give it back to KD. Good pass to Ellison. He's not going to shoot that three. Allen Houston has it. 5 seconds left. Kevin McHale now. Pooh Richardson. That's a terrible pass. What? I was going to say great pass, and then he completely threw it out of bounds. He's literally Pooh. All right, this is a last chance opportunity for the Kings. They need to get a quick bucket up. Mitch Richmond has it. Down 4, a little behind the back. Driving in. Good defense from Allen Houston. Kick out to Wesley. Now it's Dominic Wilkins, guarded by Kevin Durant. KD is locking him up, but Dominic Wilkins somehow gets to the basket and lays it up. All right, big free throws for Allen Houston. Please just knock down both. He knocks down the first. Second one is up, and it's good. And that should be game. There it is. We win it. Let's see how Kevin Durant played. 27, 5, and 7. What is happening to him in the playoffs, though? There's no way he was like getting locked up by an old Dominic Wilkins. Yeah, 17, 13, 18, and then he dropped 27 in this game. So maybe he needed like 4 games or 3 games to get into it. I'm not really sure. But here we go. We got the Jazz in the second round. John Stockton and Karl Malone, obviously still elite, so we got to watch out for them. Minnesota up 1-0. Minnesota up 2-0. 2-1 now. 3-1. Let's simcast, see if we can get to our first conference final in 1996. Up 18, and the Timberwolves are heading to the conference finals. KD dropping 47, 10, and 6 in this game. Let's see his stats, though, in general. 23 points. Okay, so it went up at least from when he was averaging 16 points. Who do we playing in the finals? Clippers. How did this team finish as the number 1 seed? Like, how? This should be a sweep for us. We're up 1-0. It's 1-1 now. Of course we're down. We're going to go down 3-1, I bet you. Of course we are. Of course. Like, the worst teams that I see 2K come up with somehow are good. It just doesn't make any sense sometimes. The 2K simulation algorithm it likes to troll. It likes to troll. 5 minutes left. This might be a close game, though, for the Timberwolves to at least attempt at fighting for a spot in the finals here. Okay, well, Minnesota now has a lead, but the lead instantly goes back to LA, and then the Timberwolves gain it right back. We got 1 minute and 41 seconds, up 1. Let's see if Minnesota can close things out and at least force a Game 6, and then possibly blow out in Game 6, and then blow out in Game 6, and then a blowout in Game 7 back-to-back. Turn me up, boys. Here's Kevin Durant driving in. That's a bad shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Into Pooh. Back out to KD now. Kevin Durant driving in. Good defense from the Clippers. Kevin Durant gets to the basket and misses. I have not seen him hit a shot in this hop-in. Nick Van Exel, good pass into Smith. That's great defense from Kevin Durant, who gets the block. And here he comes, storming down the court. Ooh, makes him touch the ground. Misses again, bro. Kevin Durant is taking so many shots, but just can't seem to find the bottom of the net. And the Clippers miss. Danny Manning, a huge rebound. And then Kevin McHale with the block. A couple beautiful stops on the defensive end for Minnesota. Danny Manning, kick into Jackson. Tough shot is missed. Somehow they call a foul on that. Come on, man. They're not calling that foul in the 90s. Let's be honest. Here's Kevin Durant. 1 point game. Durant. Kick out to Pooh. Now it's KD on the perimeter. Let me see something from you, KD. I don't like this. Okay, good pass to Kevin McKellen. He lays it up and in. Timberwolves have a 1-point lead. Here's Nick Van Exel bringing up the ball for the Clippers, and they call a timeout. 9 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Here's Nick Van Exel. That should be a steal. Good defense, KD. They get the stop they needed. And the Clippers are going to hope for missed free throws. If not, they're going to need a 3. Durant at the line. He only has 15 points in this one. Is he getting, locked up in the series? Let's see. What am I doing? Where's Kevin Durant? There he is. Okay. How is he playing in this series at least? Let me see. 25, 32, 23, 15. Okay, so it's really just the last 2 games that's been kind of mid. They, figured something out. Kevin Durant, another free throw to make it 17 points on the night as he knocks it down. I don't think the Clippers have a timeout, so they might have to go for 3 here. Nick Van Exel with it. Good pass into Smith. He hoists it up and misses. Never. Bro, how did that go in? Hold on a second. That looked very odd. That looked so odd. Hold on. Bro, there's a magnet on the ball. Bro, look at the ball move. There's a magnet on. Look at that. Look. It was completely going to miss. And then it moved. Am I bugging? It moved. Look at this. How is this even possible? It hit. Look at this. It hit this part of. Am I bugging or am I not wrong? That looks so sus. Anyway, Clippers should still be up 2. Never mind. I was going to say they're going to be up 3, but I jinxed it and literally said they're going to be up 2. It's spoken into existence. No timeouts for the Clippers. They're going to try to tie up the game most likely. I doubt they're going to take a 3 on this possession. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Great steal from Kevin Durant. And I think he just won them the game, forcing a big-time Game 6. 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. So decent stuff from Kevin Durant. At least he got the win. Now they're back home. Let's see if they can blow out this Clippers team and then head back on the road for Game 7 and get into Kevin Durant's first NBA final. It looks like that is just not happening. We won a close Game 5, and then Durant just stunk it up, man. He played really bad in this series. 15, 19, and then 12 points. 3 very poor games in a row. But I will use this excuse. He is still only 22 years old, okay? So there is still a lot of time, a lot of ground to make up, boys. All right, new look. Timberwolves, look at this. Look at these jerseys, man. These are clean. They're bringing these back, I'm pretty sure, this year. They're just going to have the Nike symbol, and they're going to look a little bit more modernized, but they still look super fire. I think I did see that. Not much change with this team. I'll be honest with you. The starting 5 looks really, really, really solid. It's the bench I'm kind of scared for, that we don't really have a bench. The rest of the team is good. Other than, the first 5 are good. You know what I'm saying? These 5 guys are solid. And then the bench is just pretty awful. So I don't know how they're going to do as far as winning-wise, but Kevin Durant is a 93 overall. And honestly, already has had a great career, making 4 first-team All-NBAs in all 4 of his seasons. And a first-team All-Defense in 1994, and 2 second-team All-Defenses. So let's see how he does going into Season 5. All right, so we are the first seed going into the playoffs. I think Kevin Durant might be an MVP. I think that's possible. Wow. Did he get robbed, low-key? I feel like he got robbed. 25 points, 9 rebounds. Okay, he didn't really get robbed. Shaq did put up ridiculous stats. I can't even hate on that. Another first-team All-NBA, though, for Kevin Durant, as he averages 25, 9, and 6. I think the best is yet to come from KD, so I'm excited to see where he's going to be when he's 26, 27. But, let's continue. So we are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Things are looking good. I don't even see the team that beat us in the playoffs. That's how you know it was a complete fluke. We're back in the first round with ease. We got the Jazz first. See if we can take them out. We're up 1-0. We're up, 1-1 here. Up 2-1. It's a tie series. Can we go up 3-2? We're up 3-2. Let's see if we can just take care of business here. Come on, Minnesota. Finish the job off. Get back to the conference finals. You know what? We've one-upped ourselves every year. First season, we were the bottom of the West. Second season, we were the second worst team in the West. Third season, we got to the playoffs. Lost in the first round. Fourth season, we got to the conference finals. And this season, we got to get to the finals or win. It's simple as that. But we're going to have to win a Game 7, a 7-game series against this Jazz team, so that's going to be tough. Can we at least keep it close? Or are we going to get? Are we just going to lose in round 2 in all blowouts? Wow, it's a 14-point game, 17-point game with 3 minutes left. So it's going to be a loss on the record for Kevin Durant, averaging 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. We got to see like 30-point nights from you, KD. Not gonna lie, I'm expecting to see that soon, as Shaq wins a championship. Does he already have a championship? Wow, he had Jason Kidd on his team too. Man, why don't we ever get good draft picks? Is that his first championship? Yeah, okay, that was his first championship. So, okay, Shaq is outplaying us career-wise. He has that, I think, 2 MVPs, and then now he has a championship and finals MVP. So, listen, we also don't have Jason Kidd on our team. Our second best player is goddamn Allen Houston, bro. All right, season number 5. I think he just signed this long-term deal, going up to a 97 overall. We lost somebody here. Yeah, we lost. Oh no, Purvis just went down to a 83 overall for some reason. We got to start like giving Kevin Durant some help. I'm not gonna lie, he cannot do this on his own. All right, there's our first MVP in 1998. 26, 9, 6, 56% from the field. Obviously making an All-NBA first team. There's Jordan still out here putting up 30 a night. That's good to see. Okay, so Bulls are the second seed. We are also the second seed. I would love to play Jordan and the Bulls in the finals, man, one of these years, but I doubt it's going to happen. I think we're just going to get through for round 1 pretty comfortably, it seems like. Yeah, we should be able to win this. Okay, boom. Now we got the San Antonio Spurs. Who's on this team? David Robinson, still in his prime. They also have Mark Price aging, and then Peja, a young Peja Stojakovic. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. 2-1 now. Can we go up 3-1? Okay, let's finish off the job. We got to make it hard, of course. Let's take out the Spurs. Okay, we are down 4 with about 3 minutes left. Now we're down 7. Now we're down 9. Now we're down 10. God, I thought this was 100% a hop in. I'm not going to lie. That's why I slowed down the simulation, but they're up 11 with literally 2 minutes left, so we're not winning that. Why does Kevin Durant... Okay, now he's averaging 28 points in the playoffs. That's actually good to see. But why is he only dropping 16 in a very important game? Like, why is he, like, not playing good in these big games? I feel like he's, like, not showing up for, like, game 6s and 7s. Like, I got to see him go crazy in these games. It's a 9-point game. We should be able to take care of business here. I mean, we can judge if this is close enough for a hop-in, but judging by how it's looking right now it's a 7-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. So this is hop-in worthy right here. Let's get into this. Game 7. What does Kevin Durant have in this Game 7? Please tell me he's actually playing good. Okay, 25 points. But still, man, I know Allen Houston's having a great game. Don't get me wrong, and I'm happy for that. But you got to be dropping 35 in these games. I'm not going to lie. You are the leader of this team. You know what I'm saying? Lead by example, Kevin Durant. But he's at the line right now. This is actually to make it a 27 points on the night. Big free throws for KD as he knocks down the first. Second one is up, and it's good. All right, so up 7. Let's just get a couple stops, string together a couple stops. There is a lot of time for the Spurs to come back into this one. David Robinson in the post. What's he up to? Trying to take it in. He does, and puts in the layup. Back to a 5-point game here. All right, let Kevin Durant go to work, man. Let Kevin Durant go to work. Give him the ball. Hello, give KD the ball. Hello, maybe not Pooh Richardson. ISO basketball. Okay, I don't mind Allen Houston with that. Allen Houston, screen is set. He's going to take a bad shot. Purvis Ellison has it. They didn't pass to Kevin Durant one time on that. What a rebound, though. And he flings it up and in. What a rebound. Thank God for you, Walker. All right, let's see if they can get one more stop, and then we'll call it game. Mark Price has it. David Robinson on the cut. They go to him. D-Rob in the post. Prime David Robinson. Of course that's going to go in. Here's Kevin Durant. Come on. Finish off the job here. Don't even pass the ball. Fine. Pass the ball, man. I guess. Do what you want. Allen Houston. He's the leading scorer for this game. That's for the icing on the cake. Misses. Fadeaways were patched. CPU. Good pass to Peja. And boom. Just like that, we have a one-possession game all of a sudden. I don't even know what happened. 15 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Kevin Durant driving in. Can't find the shot. I'm yet to see him make a basket in a hop-in game. Durant now trying to body his way up and misses. Chance for San Antonio to possibly tie up the game or make it a 1-point game. David Robinson wants it. and he's going to get an easy layup, man. That's too easy. I don't even know how this happened. It's a 1-point game. We were just up 7 like a minute ago. All right, at least Pooh Richardson made both these free throws. Spurs are going to call timeout. Peja. Wow, he was open for a little bit there. I'm not going to lie. Mark Price going to rise for a contested one and miss. I felt like Peja had that shot. Either way, Timberwolves take care of business. 28, 10, and 4 for Kevin Durant. Now, that's the game 7 I can get behind. Also, playing on foul trouble. He had 5 fouls. So, that is the game I can get behind. An important game 7 that you rise to the occasion. Who are we playing in the conference finals? It's going to be the Sacramento Kings. I believe we beat this team, right? Mitch Richmond, yeah, we did beat this team a while ago, I feel like. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And there it is. Minnesota is into the NBA Finals. Somehow, some way, we have to beat Jason Kidd and Shaquille O'Neal, man. I don't know how we're going to beat them. They're up 1-0. Okay, tie up the series. If we go up 3-2, I'll be, I'm going to simcast this. This is a big game 5. You know what? This is a big game 5. I feel like I should simcast this. I might have to start simcasting when the series are tied like that. Because these are big games. I don't want to just rely on chance, 100% chance. Even though this is also basically chance, but Magic takes a 3-2 lead, so regardless. They win by 50 points. That's a statement game. How's Kevin Durant doing in his first NBA final? Let's check. Honestly, pretty good. 36, 27, 34. And then this is the only game that he played bad in. Everything else was great. Let's see if we can at least force a game 7. Come on. The series is nowhere near over yet. All right, well, now it's over. Orlando takes care of business. Man, I'm not going to lie. These last 2 games were just mid. He only took 13 shots. You got to take more than that as the leader of this team in important games. I mean, in these games, he was only taking 18, 17, and in a 27-point where he lost, he took 13 shots. But we got to see you getting into the 30s if we want to beat this Orlando Magic team. The only games where we were able to win was when he had 34 and then 36. Those are the only games he was able to beat Orlando in. At least we made it to the finals. And what are you going to do? They have Jason Kidd and Shaq. That's a dynasty in the making right there. Not going to lie, guys. All right, so an NBA Finals season in just his 6th season is very good. Not going to lie. And he won the MVP as well. So he had I would say, a breakout season this year. We still got to win that championship, though, and I would like him to win that championship before 2000. That would be fantastic. I just want to see him win a championship in the 90s at some point. Hopefully they add somebody to this team. Listen, if he never wins a championship, then, boys, he never wins a championship. Like, that obviously could happen. So, 99 overall. Kevin Durant laces him up. And the rest of the team actually looks a little bit bad. Still pretty garbage, not going to lie. But we'll see how he does in this season. Season number 7. Let's do it. Tim Duncan making his way into the MVP as a supersonic. And Kevin Durant misses an All-NBA team. He's in the All-NBA second team, putting up 26, 10, and 6. Honestly, puts up better stats, literally his best stats of his career. I mean, his most points per game, his most rebounds, and I guess a little bit less than his most assists. But still ended up having a great season. And the Minnesota Timberwolves dude unfortunately dropped to the 5th seed. So that might have hurt his chances at being higher in the All-NBA. We're down 2-0 to the Clippers. It's 2-1. We'll simcast, see if they can crawl back into this series. We just got to escape the first round, man, because there should be no reason why I feel like we're losing to this Clippers team. I haven't really seen anybody that good. This is kind of close. Up 8. Okay, it's a 2-point game, so we're going to have to fight a little bit here in this one. Yeah, 2-point game. Now it's a minute and 33 seconds, down 1. Let's see if the Timberwolves can at least tie up the series. Here is Jackson. Not really sure who he is. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I might be a casual. Why is Kevin Durant not in the game? He must have fouled out, right? Only 12 points and 4 for 15. And only 2 fouls. You know what? Might as well keep him out of the game because these stats, it doesn't look like he even wants to be here. I'll be honest with you. But let's just see, I guess. Jackson, tough bucket is missed. Edwards the rebound, and here comes the Timberwolves with no KD. Maybe he'll sub in, not really sure. Big three-pointer for Jones as he misses. And the Clippers look good. That's not Norm Nixon, because Norm Nixon is retired. Mike Bibby misses the layup. Big rebound, Allen Houston. Let's see what he can do here. Kevin Durant is checking into the game on the next dead ball. Good pass to Grayer, and he gets a slam dunk. Here Jackson with it. 1-point game. Again, like I said, Kevin Durant is coming in at the next dead ball. Jackson, good defense from the Timberwolves, actually. Nixon now. Screen is set. Step back, mid-range is missed. Big rebound from Greg Osteraj. And the lead is back to the Clippers. Maybe call a timeout so they can bring in Kevin Durant. I know he's like 4 for 15, but they kind of need him in the game. Allen Houston trying to take it in. Nothing is really working. Tapu spins, and he just throws it out of bounds. I believe that's Clippers ball. Is it? I actually don't know. Might have hit his foot. It is Clippers ball. Okay, that's not technically a game. We can keep playing this out. All right. We got a three-point game. Kevin Durant is going to have to get a three-pointer here. It's got to be KD taking this big three. It can't be anybody else. Thank you. Don't say, oh my God, he almost went backcourt. Kevin Durant. What is that? I feel like he's been pretty good, like as far as the sim, but as soon as we hop in and watch some actual gameplay with him, he is just garbage. And this game, he was really bad. Only had 12 points on 4 for 15. And then when he finally had a chance at a go-ahead bucket, he throws a turnover. So another season is going to go by where Kevin Durant has no rings to his name. But now he turns 25, so he's technically, I feel like, at least nearing his prime. And again, we still have not won a championship. We do have that MVP, but no NBA championships quite yet. And I think it might be almost that time for Kevin Durant to snake this team. He has one more year left on his contract, so we have at least one more year left with the Timberwolves. I guess we're going to see what happens. All right, 99 overall, but no rings, man, and the rest of the team sucks. We might not even be a playoff team. And I kind of, we're winning a lot of games. As soon as I start saying that a team sucks, they start playing good. Maybe Kevin Durant actually hit his all-out peak now. He's still only averaging 25 points, so nothing crazy. We're yet to see Kevin Durant average over 30 points in a season, and who knows, maybe that will never happen. All right, well, our best season yet, Kevin Durant is the 2000 MVP, 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. A big season for him. And we are the 4 seed in the Western Conference once again. Let's at least hope we can just take out the Suns team without having to break too much of a sweat, up 2-0. And, okay, can we just finish this off, please? Okay, of course, we got to make it difficult. What's an Nathaniel simulation without it being made difficult, man? Can we just get past the Suns team without it having to be some close game that goes all the way down to the one last shot? Okay, 5-point game here, 5 minutes left. Please, Timberwolves, score again. Okay, keep it within 5. Score again, please. Keep it within 5. Don't keep it within 9. That's not what I said. Okay, we're down 11 with 3 minutes left. We're cooked. Now it's a 9-point game. We could make a little bit of a run here, and then it'll be worth the hop in, but not going to lie, 9-point game with a minute left. 10-point game with a minute and 30. That's not going to do much for us. 29, 6, and 3 from Kevin Durant, 10 for 22 in this game, and he averaged a solid 28 in the playoffs, playing great in the playoffs. I really just think the rest of the team is lacking, even though Allen Houston played good. So it's really Kevin Durant and Allen Houston, and then the rest of the team is just pretty mid. I would not be surprised if he ends up leaving this team. If Kevin Durant actually stays loyal, I'm going to get kind of upset because this is your time to be a snake, KD, and start ring chasing just like you did in real life. Come on, baby, let's go. It's time to ring chase. All right, yes, he has left. What do you expect, man? He made the right decision, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. On the Jazz, did he join Karl Malone in Utah? Was that his ring-chasing move? Please tell me this Jazz team is, really good and I'm just missing something, please. This is good. Listen, it's definitely better than the team we were on prior, so I'll take this. Kevin Durant is on the Utah Jazz, going from sexy jersey to even sexier jerseys. And the good news is that Karl Malone isn't on this team. So let's go into this. We're now a 2-time MVP, 8 years under our belt. We made the finals once. We're still trying to sniff that first championship. This is season number 9. Let's do it. We're already about probably halfway done with this video. So again, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor and subscribe. It's free. And I think if you're on your mobile device and you're not full screen, I think the subscription button just flashed up. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so the team is definitely better. I'm not really sure how much better because we did go on a little bit of a losing streak in late February. But we did close out the series pretty nicely, finishing as the second seed. There's Kevin Garnett winning an MVP. Durant did not make an All-NBA first team, but did make a second team. Let's see his stats this season. Nice little 27, 9, and 6. We're the second seed in the Western Conference. It's our time to shine, man. This team is pretty good. Baron Davis, John Starr, Antoine Davis. This is a good squad. It's a solid team built around Kevin Durant. Let's just get past round one. Okay, let's get past round one. Really? We can't just comfortably get past round one. Can we at least just get a blowout? All right, thank you. This is an absolute blowout. I'll take this. I'll take this. At least we got this. Durant is averaging pretty much the same in the playoffs. Not really much has changed. We got the Timberwolves in round one. Sean Kemp, our old team, man, in the second round. They're the 3 seed, too. They're playing pretty good without us. Low-key better without us. But we're up 3-1, and we're up 3-2. All right, Kevin Durant, it's time to beat your old team, man. It's an emotional series. The fans are probably burning your jersey. But, you know what I mean? You got to fucking pull off just be unstoppable in this game. We might get a hop in, actually, which would be kind of fun. But, no, it's going to be the Jazz. Okay, we're back in the conference finals, man. And Kevin Durant is now averaging 29 a game in the playoffs. We got the Grizzlies in the conference finals. They're not that good. This should be, if all cards are played out rightly, a ticket to the NBA finals. On the other side, we somehow have the 7 and 8 seed duking it out in the conference finals. By the way, a 7 and 8 seed have never played each other in the conference finals. It has not happened not one time in NBA history, but somehow it's happening in 2K. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? I'm simcasting this 2-2. 2-2 is too important of a game to not simcast. It's to see who's going to go up 3-2. It's just such an important game. All right, so I think we're going to take care of business in this game at least. That's big. Yeah, I'm going to start simcasting that 2-2 the game. Big time triple-double from Kevin Durant, 37, 11, 11. And now he's going off in the playoffs. I'd love to see his last couple games here. Yeah, look at these stats. He dropped 51 against Minnesota. That was game 3 to go up 2-1. Yeah, I mean, this phenomenal stuff here. Okay, we got to take out this. We're not done yet. We got to take out the Grizzlies now here in game 6 and get to the NBA Finals. It looked close until the Jazz pulled away in the 4th. Durant, now he's in his all-out prime. He's going off right now. Now he's averaging 31 points in the playoffs, and we are in to the NBA Finals. Shaq and Jason Kidd, man. The same final that we had to play in, of course, man. Let's see if things go differently this time. We're up 1-0. It's 1-1. They're up 2-1. Can we tie up the series? Wow, the 8-seeded Orlando Magic really stepped up, I guess. It might be another 3-1 loss in the finals, which would be so upsetting, I'm not going to lie. Or no, I think we lost in 6 last time we played them. This actually could be a hop-in if the Magic score one more. No, but the Jazz score one more. And, yeah, we're going to win this. We're up 8. There it is. Okay, so boom. Jazz are forcing a Game 6. Can we win one more on the road and force a Game 7? That would be fire. Come on. This is an 8 seed at the end of the day. This is an 8 seed. Oh, we're playing good right now. Yeah, we're balling. We're Game 7, baby. To come back from 3-1, home court advantage is on our side for this Game 7. Kevin Durant, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, 17 points and the half, in basically a half. So he showed up. KD showed up for this game. How does he have now? 25, 10, and 6. KD showed up. The rest of the team needs to start helping him. Okay, 6-point game. It is technically still 2 possession. We could make a run, and we have the ball. So we need a bucket now to make it a 4-point game. Or best case scenario, we make it a 3-point game on a 3-pointer. Please, Kevin Durant, come back from 3-1 in the finals. Here's KD. Step back, taking it in. Okay, good. Draw the foul. We'll take that. All right, 4-point game. Orlando 100-96. They somehow have to stop Jason Kidd and Shaq at the same time. Big Z can handle that assignment, though. Come on, Big Z. We need you to handle this assignment with Shaq. Why are you playing up on him so much? That's a miss. That's a miss. Go. Rebound. Good rebound, Baron Davis. Let's go. Push the pace. Little pick and roll maybe with Kevin Durant. Okay, Durant. That's a big 3. Bang! 1-point game here. Let's go. The comeback is on in Utah. Oh, my goodness. Dennis Scott. Screen is set. That's a big-time 3. He's missing that. Wow, what a rebound. Good defense, though. Chance for the Jazz to take a lead now. Durant. taking it in. Puts it in, man. What a play from Kevin Durant. That's 7 straight points for him. Literally a 7-0 run all by himself. What a game from Kevin Durant if they can end up winning this one. How many points does he have right now? 36, man, and he just had 7 of them just now. Tough shot is missed. Dennis Scott somehow gets another offensive board. Oh, my God. Good defense from Antoine Jamison. Very good defense. Great steal. And John Starks is off to the races. Durant, 9 straight points for Kevin Durant, man. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Kevin Durant, 2 free throws, a 3, a layup, and then a dunk. Going from down 100 to 94 to up 103 to 100, man. What a, literally this is one of the best hop-ins I've ever had with a singular player. And the Magic call a timeout. Oh, my God. What a steal from John Starks. The Jazz have a chance to ice the game. Kevin Durant has 9 straight buckets. This is one of the best runs I've ever seen, I'm not going to lie. This is also the comeback from 3-1. I almost forgot about that. Durant, good pass. Antoine Jamison finishes the layup. 11 straight baskets for this Jazz team where Kevin Durant assisted or scored on literally all of them. 38, 12, and 8 in Game 7. One of the best performances I have ever seen in NBA 2K. And there it is. Kevin Durant is finally an NBA champion in 2001. And honestly, if he doesn't win any more championships, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy because that was one of the best runs I've ever seen. All right, there's Kevin Durant. Rest of the team went up in overall as well. This is a phenomenal team. The Big Four is great. And then they also have a great bench as well. So this is awesome. Eric Strickland is pretty solid. Desmond Mason is solid. Oh, well, he's only averaging... Okay, he was in his first season, that's why. But, yeah, the team is looking great. And look, John Starks all the way down here still putting up 11-4. Let's see if they can go back-to-back. Chris Webber, MVP. There is... wow, Kevin Durant, after winning a championship, having one of the best runs I've ever seen in the playoffs, drops down to an All-NBA second team. But that's fine. That's okay. We are the number 1 seed. That's all that matters here. Trying to go back-to-back. We got to go up against Iverson first, up 1-0. 1-1 now, up 2-1. Why? Okay, why do we always have to make it hard? I don't understand. Why can't it just be a simple road to the finals, man? Okay, it's a 3-point game, 5-point game. This might be a hop-in. No, okay, we're up. We're up 10. We're going to close out the series. 36, 6, and 10 from Kevin Durant. Now we got the Grizzlies. We already played this team. They, I think, took us to 7 possibly, but we're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. No, they took us to 6. Okay, we're going to sweep them. Sick. Looking good now. Spurs, they got a pretty good team. They're okay. They're led by Peja, but David Robinson is already really old. And the Jazz are heading back to the finals this year. We got Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady on the Pistons, man. And Antonio McDyess. Very good team. They're up 1-0, 2-0. We could attempt to come back from 3-0. You know what? We came back from 3-1. It's just 1 game difference, right? This would be a 3rd NBA final for Kevin Durant, where it means he would be 1-2 in the NBA finals. And yeah, it looks like we're going to lose to this team. I mean, I honestly understand why we lost to this team. That team is insanely good, but it is what it is, man. We tried our very best, and there wasn't much we were going to do. Kevin Durant did have a kind of a mid-playoffs, it looks like. I got to see his recent games to really pinpoint that. Yeah, the finals were rough, too. Put up 22, which is below average for KD, and then only had 8 points. Only took 6 shots in Game 2, and then 17 and 17. And I'm not really sure. Yeah, so it was a rough playoffs. I guess a rough finals because the playoffs weren't terrible. But yeah, I guess you know what I'm saying, we can't win them all. At least we got to the finals. All right, so we're going into the 2002-2003 season, meaning it is officially the quote-unquote Kobe era. Except I think it's time for the Kevin Durant era, baby. What team are we on again? Oh, yeah, the Jazz, right. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I just had a brain fart there. Team looks relatively the same. We did lose Big Z, which is annoying, but I guess replaced him with P.J. Brown, who not too excited about, but he does put up 12 and 10, so that's not terrible. Let's get into this. This is season 11 going into, damn, we're deep into the sim. He's already going to turn 30 by the end of the season, so we're pretty deep into the sim at this point. Man, 2K, you just love Chris Webber, huh? How much did Chris Webber pay you to make himself the MVP every single year in the 2000s? Damn, no All-NBA second team for KD. His first time in his career not being in the All-NBA first team, and you could see why his stats did take a little bit of a hit. Not too big, though. They're the second seed in the Western Conference, so still contenders as they get past. Oh, no, we're in the era where first rounds are 7-game series. Oh, my God. Trailblazers, Ginobili, Pierce, not a bad team. I do think this Jazz team is a little better, though. Portland up 1-0. It's 1-1 here. Down 2-1. 2-2. Can we take a 3-2 lead? Yes, we can. All right, let's finish off the job, get back to the conference finals, and call it a day. Because I'll take the conference finals, man. If we, I want to win another championship. I want 2 championships, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, we're going to 7. Big game for KD, and his averages in the playoffs have been taking a little bit of a hit. Not really sure why, too. There's no clear indicator on why that's happening. Maybe because is Baron Davis just averaging more nowadays? Is that the problem? No, I don't. I mean, he has 4 points this game, but he only averages 17 points, so it's not like he's taking a lot of shots. But the Jazz are going to be heading back to the conference finals at least. Durant putting up 35 points there. That's the Kevin Durant I know and love. The Supersonics in the conference finals. Ray Allen and Tim Duncan. What a duo that is. They're up 1-0. It's 1-1. Can we go up 2-1? Can we go up 3-1? Okay, I said I'm simcasting all game 5s that are tied up like this, man. I'm not going to lie. And ever since I started doing that, man, we've had an 100% win rate on these game 5s. 37, 10, and 8 from Kevin Durant. Up 3-2, man. If we win, we got to somehow beat that Pistons team, man, who are literally ridiculously good. They swept us kind of easily last year. At least we are going to Kevin Durant's 4th NBA final. This time it's Baron Davis who had a big game. We're going to need Baron Davis to step up for this series because this Pistons team is OP. They're going to go up 1-0. Yeah, they're going to sweep us. There's nothing we can do, man. Whoa. Okay, we're down 3-1. You know what? We can come back from this. Oh, man, I spoke way too soon. Wow, we're down 17. We are not coming back from this. Kevin Durant, did you all have another really bad series against this team? Something about this team, they just shut him down. Look, 4 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jesus, man. I mean, he didn't play bad. This game was pretty bad, but 25, then 22. I mean, this was probably the worst game, 8 for 20, other than the 4-point game. But he had 29. He, figured it out, and then he just dropped 4 the next game. So, another rough series. That Pistons team, as long as Vince Carter and T-Mac are together, I can't see us winning another championship. I'll be completely honest. Kevin Durant left. Classic KD, man. I didn't even realize he was on 1 more year on his contract. What team is he joining? The Nuggets. Okay, who's on? Oh, the Nuggets have a good team, I'm pretty sure. I know we faced them a couple times in the playoffs. Chauncey Billups. Hey, he's got a star player next to him, so this is solid. I'll take this. And the bench looks good. I still don't really think this is good enough, though, to beat that Pistons team. I will be completely honest, but I guess it does up our chances at least. All right, here we go. Year number 12, man. Let's do it. Never mind. I thought this team was better than the Jazz, but we're sub 500. And this is the first time since Kevin Durant's maybe second season in the league that he missed the playoffs. LeBron is a Laker. He did make a first-team All-NBA, which is, I guess, the only good news. And he had literally his best season yet, putting up 31, 10, and 5. First time in his career averaging over 30 points. But apparently it's not enough to make the playoffs. And not even that, but we're the worst possible spot, the 9 seed. Not bad enough to get a good pick in the draft, but also not even good enough to make the playoffs, man. It's just a rough place to be in right there. And the Pistons just three-peated. I really hope they leave. I really hope they split up, man. It's too OP. It's too OP. Do we have a chance at a high pick, or is it just thrown out the window? We do have a chance at the top 10 pick. Anything can happen. What pick did we get? Oh, we got the 11th pick. Nice. Awesome. I don't care anyways. 2004 draft, man. This draft is mid. Unless you get Dwight, it's mid. Wait, what? I just clicked on the Timberwolves because I forgot that we're not on them. Dude, this guy Chauncey Billups just dipped. He did not want to play with KD. Did somebody else join at least? Oof, this is definitely the worst team Kevin Durant's been a part of. Man, don't waste your prime because you just had the best season of your career. And you know what? At least, hopefully we just tank and we just end up as like one of the worst seeds in the league. Except we're actually playing really good right now, not going to lie. And Kevin Durant's averaging 34 points a game. Granted, it has only been 15 games, but he's going to average over 30 points again, and I think they're not going to make the playoffs. I mean, look at this. I think Kevin Durant's having the best season of his career yet again. Yep, averaging 35 points a night, and this Nuggets team is going to miss the playoffs. That is so insanely disappointing, man. So insanely disappointing. I mean, obviously he made an All-NBA first team because he led the league in scoring, but he's wasting his prime years on this Nuggets team. They got it. Dude, they just four-peated in the NBA, bro. Look at this, man. Kevin Durant sorry, that's MVPs. I'm an idiot. Look at this, though. Didn't Kevin Durant? Yeah, he won a championship in 7 against this Magic team, right? Fought hard. And then the next 4 straight years, the Pistons won championships. We lost to them in 2 straight years, man. So what are we supposed to do, man? What is Kevin Durant supposed to do? He's not even on a super team. And we don't even have a chance at any good pick. We landed the 13th pick. Can we draft anybody with the 13th pick? I guess, you know what? I'm just going to give it a go. I've lost a lot of hope right now in this team. So maybe Darren Williams. Is he available? Oh, my God. You know what? Darren Williams would actually be kind of nice for this team. One of my favorite players of all time, too, man. I love Darren Williams. We'll take that. Can we add a free agent to this team, please? Is this... Okay, well... Oof, it's looking rough. At least we got J.R. Smith, right? At least we have J.R. Smith. All right, well, we're going into season 14. Things have looked rough, but they've been rougher. And luckily, we have one more year left with this Nuggets. 6th seed. Hey, we're making the playoffs at least, right? Is Kevin Durant still putting up ridiculous numbers? Yeah, 31, 9, and 6. He might win the... he's not going to win the MVP, being the 5th seed. They were the 1st seed for a couple... like a month, I think, in the beginning of the season. They had a great record, and I thought maybe this team was somehow going to be the 1st seed, but we're going to finish somewhere in the 5th or 6th. I prefer the 5th if possible. T-Mac wins another MVP. How did KD play? First team All-NBA, 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. This is probably his last season with the Nuggets, most likely. We got Paul Pierce and Manu Ginobili in round 1. Can we at least get past round 1? Down 1-0. Down 3-0, and now it's 3-1. Can we come back? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, hey, at least the Pistons didn't win a championship. And you know what? Kobe Bryant won a championship, man. That's nice to see. I'm not even going to check the draft lottery. I'm just praying and hoping that Kevin Durant leaves now because he has no more contract with this team. So let's just hope that happens. Please, Kevin Durant, don't tell me this is the one team you're going to stay loyal to, please. Okay, thanks, man. You can always count on Kevin Durant to not stay loyal to his team. Where is he now? In Golden State. At 33 years old, he might end his career on the Warriors. We'll see. Please be a good team. Okay, Pau Gasol. You know what? That's better than what he had before. And Kevin Durant is like low-key hitting a second prime right now. Like you see 2001 to 2003 were kind of rough. And then after 2003, he just had like a second wind and has been averaging over 30 points ever since. So let's hope this can continue. Hey, Tracy McGrady's the GOAT in this simulation. I'll tell you that. Kevin Durant, All-NBA, second team, 28 points. A little bit of a drop-off. He is 33, so he's getting older. And we're literally in the exact same spot as we were last year. I thought this was going to be better, but I think we might actually get swept in back-to-back seasons in the first round, man. Kevin Durant's career is ending on a low note, it looks like, unless he can start picking things up. He's on a 2-year deal, so he will be out of here, or his contract will end by 35, and then we can hope that he'll leave this team. Because, I don't know, that's like the only solution I have for Kevin Durant at this point, is that he should just leave his team. But clearly that hasn't really been working. We haven't really gotten close to a championship since those two that we missed, the 2 missed opportunities we had against the Pistons. He has 1 championship right now, 2 MVPs. A good career, but not as good as I wanted it to be. That's okay, though. We got Gasol still out here. He's 34. So I think he might start hitting a little bit of a ceiling at this point. I mean, it is literally 2006, 2007. I think that also means that Kevin Durant is the other Kevin Durant is here now. We're going to probably have to search for him. Yeah, see, there's 2 Kevin Durants now, so we got to get rid of that one. All right, 2007-2008 season, year number 16, man. We are reaching the twilight zone or twilight era of his career. Okay, so right now, at this moment, they're the number 1 seed. I'm assuming that has to mean that Kevin Durant's having himself a season. Yeah, 33.6 points a game. If they finish with the number 1 seed, there's no way that KD doesn't win that 3rd MVP in 2008, which would be actually awesome since we are pretty deep into his career at this point. I mean, he's 34 years old, so it would be a cool MVP if he can win it. There it is, a 3rd MVP. Kevin Durant, his second prime continues, man. Good to see that. 2nd seed in the Western Conference, not quite the 1st seed, but the 2nd seed is good enough to at least get to the finals, hopefully win it. I don't know. For some reason, we're having a lot of trouble in the first round right now against the 7th seed. We might actually lose now, wasting Kevin Durant's second prime completely. Okay, we are cruising past the Spurs, at least in 7. Durant is averaging 34 in the playoffs, going absolutely nuts. Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Tyson Chandler. How is this team a 6 seed, man? We're up 1-0 somehow. Somehow we're up 3-0. And somehow we sweep them. I don't know how that's possible, but we did. The Lakers, Joe Johnson, LeBron, man. We had to play Kobe and Tim Duncan, and now we have to play LeBron, man. If Kevin Durant wins this championship, it's one of the best runs of all time. We're down 1-0. It's 1-1. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And we are in to the NBA Finals, man. Kevin Durant, 2nd championship is so close. He had to just keep in mind. Wait, who was on the Spurs team too? I'd love to hear this. Spurs. Okay, the Spurs weren't that good, not gonna lie, but he had to beat a team of Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan in the second round, and then he had to beat literally LeBron James and Joe Johnson in the conference finals. So one of the hardest paths to an NBA final. Who's on the Bulls, man? Right. Okay, we checked that. Ray Allen, Zach Randolph. It's 1-1. It's 2-1, 3-1. We'll simcast this to see if he can win his 2nd NBA championship, which would mean we didn't send his 2nd prime to waste. And there it is. Kevin Durant is a 2-time NBA champion, one of the greatest finals runs of all time. And his accolades actually look good now. Look at this. 2-time champion, 2-time finals MVP, and then a 3-time finals MVP. In 1998, 2000, and 2008, 11 first-team All-NBAs of the 16 years he's played. Phenomenal stuff from the Durantula. The question is, did Kevin Durant already leave this team? He's not on the Nuggets. Let me see where he is again. Let's see. Did he leave this team? He's still in the Warriors. Wow, this is the first team he's actually committing to. That is crazy. Because he was on a 1-year deal. So there it is. Kevin Durant signs another 1-year contract. Or maybe that was his original deal. I forgot. But this is season 17. They lost Pau Gasol, but we did gain Gilbert Arenas, 2-time MVP. So I'd call that an upgrade right there. The thing is, we don't really have a center. I mean, Brian Reeves. And then we also have Steve Francis, who's 31 now. So I'm assuming we have a lot of point guards. Why do we have 3 starting point guards? I couldn't tell you. But this is the squad we're rolling out with, and it's pretty good. Let's see how we can do it. Once again, is Kevin Durant already getting older, or is he still balling out? Okay, I mean, clearly his stats to take a hit, but that's because he's playing with an elite scorer in Gilbert Arenas. Could we possibly be seeing a 3rd NBA championship this late into Kevin Durant's career? It's not going to be an MVP, but we do still make All-NBA first teams averaging 28 points and 10 rebounds. And remember, Durant is 35 years old, and they're the number 1 seed. Let's see. Could we go back to the NBA Finals and win it all for the city of San Francisco? There it is. First round is easy. And we're down 2-1. It's 2-2. We're going to simcast this. I'm going to start simcasting these 2-2 matchups. I think that's the move. And the Warriors are heading to back-to-back, at least another conference finals. 47 from Gilbert Arenas, man. He is going absolutely nuts. Him and Durant, possibly the greatest scoring teammates of all time. We're not quite done yet. There it is. Now we're done. We got OKC here. Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan have switched from OKC from Supersonics to the Thunder. And we might sweep them again. Never mind. We're going to simcast this 2-2 series. This is a great, great matchup, by the way, this between these two teams. Although I will say Kobe probably should be like a 99 overall in 2009, so I'm assuming his career didn't pan out exactly like it did in real life. This is a close game, probably a hop-in 5-point game. Now it's a 2-point game. Now it's a 4-point game. It's a 2-point game. It's a 4-point game. It is a 5-point game. Now it's a 3-point game with 1 minute and 43 seconds. Steve Francis to Kevin Durant. Driving in on Tim Duncan. KD, a tough bucket is missed. Big rebound from Tim Duncan. Kobe and Tim Duncan on the same team. You would expect them to be way better, but 2K, I guess, just underrates Tim low-key in the sim. He's probably going to body Kevin Durant, though, not going to lie. Good defense from KD. Tough bucket is missed. Kevin Durant grabs hold of the rebound, and here he comes, storming down the court. It's KD. Out to Steve Francis. I'm assuming Gilbert Arenas is going to handle a lot of these possessions. KD rises and hits it. Still got it, man. Big-time bucket from Kevin Durant. One more stop. And I think the Warriors should be taking a 3-2 lead into Tim Duncan. Kevin Durant in the post. That's great defense from KD once again to stop TD. And he passes it right off to Steve Francis. Kevin Durant once again has it. Takes it on Kobe. Good defense from Kobe. Kevin Durant now trying to body Kobe in the post. Double team comes. Gilbert Arenas for 3. Buckets! Back-to-back three-pointers for this duo in Golden State. And they are heading, or not quite yet, they're up 3-2. So the series is nowhere near done. But that was a big 3-2 lead in the conference finals. Let's see if they can take care of business now here. And this might be another close one, or we might be going to 7. Wait. OKC's up big. They're up 12. Up 9. Up. Okay. So OKC is going to force a Game 7. Not quite done yet. This is Game 7 to get back to the finals. Come on, KD. Let me see something from you. This is a big game for you. Trying to win this 3rd championship. And we're up 14, so we are heading back to the NBA Finals. 32-10-3. Low-key, KD is outplaying Arenas right now in the playoffs. I feel like he is the leader. So if they do win a championship, he should win the Finals MVP. And this Cavs team is not that good. No way. Okay, 1-1. I'll go up 2-1. Don't go down 3-1. Well, the Cavs have to come back from 3-1 in the NBA Finals about 7 years early. There's no way Sean Marion leads this team and beats us. Wow. Okay, never mind. We're the Warriors. Boom. Okay, 41, 8-8 from Kevin Durant. We still have 2 more games in a row to win until we can be crowned the 2009 NBA champions and give Kevin Durant that 2nd ring. And let's go. Gilbert Arenas this time having a big game. All right, Game 7 at home. Or no, we're away. The Cavs somehow finished with a better record than us. No, we didn't go through all this work just to lose in 7. You might as well just have kicked us out. Oh, God. Okay, well, it's done. It's over. Wow. Sean Marion won a Finals MVP. You have got to be kidding me, man. That might have been Kevin Durant's last chance since he turned 35. He is on a 1-year deal, so I'm assuming he's not going to retire yet. I was going to say, because... yeah, he still is probably going to resign. I'm assuming going to resign with the Warriors because they did go to the finals. But Kevin Durant is, you know what I'm saying? He obviously probably doesn't have a very high loyalty rating, if we're being honest. All right, draws to a 96. He signed a 3-year deal with the Warriors, which is nice to see. So he's going to end his career here. Not sure how these next couple seasons are going to go, but, hey, he got to a lot of NBA finals, man, in his career. He went to, let's see, how many finals was he in? He was in, because we lost our first one, right? Yeah, okay, wait. We were in finals before this, no? No, okay, this was our first one on the Jazz. We lost in 6. Then we lost, okay, this is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So 6 NBA finals. 2 and 4 is not a very good record, but at least he was able to get to 6 of them. That definitely counts for something. Kobe Bryant, MVP. Kevin Durant, wow, his first time not making an All-NBA team in, I think, his whole career, maybe. 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Had a significant drop-off in year 18. Let's see how we do against this Lakers team down 1-0. This is LeBron James and the Lakers. We're down 3-1, and they're probably going to kick us out. Yeah, this is LeBron James, right? We lost to LeBron. Okay, at least we lost to LeBron. I'm not mad about that. So, damn, this might be the end, though. I think we lost our chance. I thought that was Kevin Durant for a second, but it's not. We still have 2 years left on his deal. He probably will play out the rest of his contract, but doubt we're going to see too much winning from him at this point. And we are now entering into the 2010-2011 NBA season, so we're kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? We went all the way from the 90s. We skipped through 2 eras already, man. We went from the Jordan era to the Kobe era. And now, ready for this? Ready, guys? Ready? We are in the LeBron James era. Okay, so Warriors have some new look uniforms. It's the more modern day. I wonder if Kevin Durant will just retire at 37. Probably not. He probably has at least 2 more seasons left, so let's just get through this season real quick. All right, Kevin Garnett, MVP. I'm assuming we're not going to see any all NBA teams for Kevin Durant as he averages only 22 points a game. We are the 5th seed in the Western Conference, down 1-0, down 2-0. The end is near. And so the end is near. Yeah, we're going to continue to lose probably. And Kevin Durant's not retiring, so he's going to play out, I think, at least this contract with Golden State. And then I assume we'll probably see the last of the big boy KD. All right, let's see how Kevin Durant's doing now this deep into his career. 92 overall at 38. He has 1 more year left on the Warriors. I'm assuming this is the last season. I think we can safely assume this is. Although, you never know with 2K, because right now the Warriors are actually playing pretty good, I guess. I don't know how, but they are. Jason Richardson, MVP in 2012, man. What reality are we living in? Hey, Kevin Durant, All-NBA 13. This could be his last season, too. So he balled out. I'm just going to simulate the round. If we win, we win. Hey, I'm going to just go again. Why not? Hey, I thought we were going to make it past the second round again. Okay, so this is it. Wow. He is not retired. I told you, man, 2K sometimes likes to mess around. Let's see if Kevin Durant ends up re-signing with the Warriors for 1 more season or if he's joining some random team to end his career. All right. Yeah, he is staying on the Warriors. I think this is for sure his last season. He's going to turn 40 after this. So let's just get through it once again. I thought last season would be his last season, but I guess this is going to be his final season. All right. 5th, 6th seed in the conference, man. One thing about Kevin Durant is he stayed at a top level and made the playoffs in most seasons, man. I think he really only missed the playoffs like 3 times in his entire career, which is very impressive. But there it is, 21 years in the league. His best season coming in 2004-2005. This is when his second prime began. He won a championship, I believe, right here, I think, in 07-08. Great career, not going to lie. 2-time champion, 3-time MVP, 2-time finals MVP. He was able to drop 55 in the game. You would expect it to be a little more for Kevin Durant, but whatever. And let's check his how many points he ended up. He had a 26 for his career, which is really solid, and put up 45,000 career points. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor and smash a like. Subscribe to the channel. Wow, I just burped. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I really appreciate all the support. Again, I say this on all of these videos. I appreciate the support on this channel. You guys make me want to keep uploading and keep grinding for you guys as much as I can. So, yeah. My name is Ethan. You guys are the best viewers on earth. Let me know in the comment section who else you guys want to see get put into the Jordan era. This is slowly becoming one of my most popular series on the channel. So let me know. I'm out. Peace.